I have a really quick word for y'all today. Now, I have been praying and pressing and during my quiet time today with the Most High. I was praying, I was reading scriptures, and just getting into a flow of things. And then I started to make some homemade whipped cream. As I'm continuously speaking with the Most High, I did my reading and I was like, let's go ahead and make some whipped cream. So I'm making this whipped cream and I'm whipping. And it just was not, it wasn't whipping up. But I'm like, it's whipped cream. That's what it's supposed to do. It's heavy whipping cream. So that's what it's supposed to do. So what is it that I am doing incorrectly? What am I doing incorrectly here? And so I started questioning myself, like, is it even going to whip? Is it going to turn out like I wanted? All of these things. And it started to remind me of how we think of our situation with God, with the Most High, with Yah. Like we are constantly, we've been through so many different levels and elevated. And we're sitting here thinking, like, is it still going to happen? Did I do something wrong? Maybe I took a wrong step somewhere, and I'm still pressing and praying. That's how it was ministered through me as a reflection of my life. I was still pressing and praying. So I'm like, you know what? I've been whipping for a while. Let me go ahead and I can't do anymore. Let me go ahead and stick this in the freezer to try and let it set. Maybe, maybe I put too much sugar at once. I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong, but it has to turn into a thicker whipped substance because that's what it does. It's inevitable. It's imminent. It has to turn into a thicker whipped substance, and it may not look like I want it to look, but it's going to serve its purpose if I just leave it alone. Take my hands off of it. So I put it in the freezer, and then I'm going to say probably about, I had forgotten about it. And 4 hours later, I tell one of my daughters, go take it out the freezer. They take it out the freezer, and as I'm stirring it, it is so thick and so creamy, and it's set on its own. It's set on its own. The whipped cream set on its own, y'all. It is such a beautiful consistency. The flavor is immaculate. So it could not set when I was whipping it, when I was constantly putting my hands on it, because something happened in my process of making it. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe I put a little too much of this. Maybe I did a little bit too much of that. Or maybe I did everything just right for it to turn out to the consistency I needed it, or I never even knew that I wanted it to be. It turned out so much better than what I could have done with my own hands. So that is a message for somebody today, y'all. Blessings, peace, and love. Be dope and reload. Till next time, shalom.